Alright, let's dive into this because it's a big shakeup in the cricketing world, and personally, I think it's a moment that's going to spark a lot of debate. So, here's the deal, Sai Sudharsan is out of India's test series against Sri Lanka. Now, if you're thinking, okay, injuries happen, you're right, but what makes this really interesting is the timing and the replacement. Sai's been making waves as a left-handed batter, and his absence is definitely a blow. But here's the kicker, Sarfaraz Khan is stepping in. Yes, Sarfaraz Khan. In my opinion, this is where things get fascinating because Sarfaraz has been knocking on the door for a while now, and this could be his moment to shine. But let's break it down. First, Sai Sudharsan's injury. He's been dealing with a right toe stress reaction, and while the BCCI Medical Team says he's recovering well, it's clear he's not match fit yet. What many people don't realize is that toe injuries for batters can be tricky. It's not just about running between the wickets, it's about balance, footwork, and the ability to transfer weight effectively. If you take a step back and think about it, this injury could have long-term implications for Sai's career if not managed properly. The BCCI is playing it safe, which is smart, but it also means we're missing out on seeing him in action during what could have been a pivotal series for him. Now, let's talk about Sarfaraz Khan. This guy has been the talk of domestic cricket for years. His first-class record is insane, averaging over 70, with a strike rate that's both aggressive and calculated. But here's the thing, despite his numbers, he's been overlooked time and again. Personally, I think this is a make-or-break moment for him. The Sri Lanka series is a huge opportunity, but it's also a challenge. Test cricket is a different beast, and Sarfaraz will be under the microscope. What this really suggests is that the selectors are finally giving him a chance, but it's also a test of his temperament and adaptability. If he performs, it could open doors for him in the longer format. If not, well, the critics will have a field day. What's also intriguing is the squad composition now. With Shubman Gill leading the team and KL Rahul as vice-captain, there's a mix of youth and experience. But the inclusion of Sarfaraz adds a wildcard element. From my perspective, this squad has the potential to be dynamic, but it also feels like a gamble. Sarfaraz's style is aggressive, and while that can pay off, it could also backfire in Test cricket, where patience is key. One thing that immediately stands out is how this series could shape the future of India's batting lineup. If Sarfaraz delivers, he could become a permanent fixture. If not, the selectors might go back to the drawing board. This raises a deeper question, how do we balance giving young talent a chance with the pressure of international cricket? Sarfaraz has been waiting for this opportunity, but is he ready? And what does this mean for Sai Sudharsan's future? Injuries are part of the game, but they can also derail careers. A detail I find fascinating is how this replacement reflects the broader trend in Indian cricket, the constant search for the next big star. With so much talent in the domestic circuit, every opportunity counts, and every decision is scrutinized. In the end, this series is more than just a couple of test matches. It's a story of comebacks, opportunities, and the relentless pursuit of excellence. Personally, I'm excited to see how Sarfaraz performs, but I'm also keeping an eye on the bigger picture. Cricket is as much about the players on the field as it is about the narratives off it. So, here's my closing thought. Who do you think will step up in this series? And what does this mean for the future of India's batting lineup? Let me know in the comments below, and let's keep the conversation going.